Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. We got some very important conversations we need to have, topics we need to discuss. This one I see here from Black conservative perspective. Jon Stewart busted in fraud scheme immediately after trashing Kevin O'Leary, and one that affects me personally, the death of Florida public beaches. Northwest Florida public beaches are private now. Why is this happening? But more importantly, why are a lot of things happening? Now, what I did discover, seemingly, is that my theory was correct. And that was after publishing, uploading, or recording, editing, uploading, and publishing yesterday's video, Make These 7 Investments and Never Work Again, that YouTube has changed the suggested, recommended, or available top searches served to me in my YouTube studio analytics. Now, I'm curious and wondering if they'll do it again tomorrow after I upload this one. But I know that this one won't have the same title of any of the 3 that they shared and recommended, so I don't know if that'll have any impact or effect on it. But just for fun, let's go ahead and read through the 3. Well, actually, we'll read through all of them. How to earn money from YouTube channel, how to make money work for you, 10 ways to manage your money better, stock market for beginners, how to stop spending money and save, should you invest all your money, 7 purchases that improve my financial life, 7 most important things to own in retirement, things to know before getting a credit card, how to get more money from your Social Security, how to start business without money, and lastly, how much you pay yourself from your business. Now, this morning, I actually woke up to a text message from my buddy Chris, and he was sharing with me a link to a video. And this video took me to Stephan. And from what I could see, it looked like we were in the Iced Coffee Hours studio and not his normal garage studio setup. And this video is titled Taking a Step Back, What Happened? Now, I haven't watched the video, but I did scroll to see the first comment shown to me. And that comment, it said, and the reason why I haven't watched this is because I just woke up. It's a 38-minute video, and I'll get to it. But I also have a theory behind why he's stepping back, or maybe even if this is possibly clickbait. But it also goes back many, many months ago to Alexander Nava and what he had to say. And this only makes sense in addition to seeing a possible lower return on investment from the platform that Stephan has used for years. And he's realized that now it's just not worth it anymore. And good reason too. And I'll share that with you in just a moment. But this comment is exactly why. And it says, I've stopped watching so many creators I used to follow because it's so obvious their content is solely based on their affiliate marketing and chasing the dollar rather than providing the true value they used to. And Graham did provide value, but Graham always had sponsors. So in essence, his videos were purely, in my opinion, from the beginning, built on and based on delivering the sponsored product. You just had to wrap it in a nice little package to make people interested in watching in a dimly lit setting with a lotus in the background. But this is YouTube. YouTube is a business, and business is evolving as well as society, the people, the viewers, the companies involved in investing, the advertisers, Google, Alphabet, you name it. It's all tied together. And when I see headlines like these, that Jon Stewart busted in fraud scheme, I don't know. What are you really trying to sell me here? The death of Florida public beaches, Northwest Florida public beaches are private now. What are you trying to sell me? Because I live in Northwest Florida and our beaches aren't private, or at least not entirely. So is it fair to say that Northwest Florida private beaches are public now? And don't get me started on the buyer beware. Richard Fain, do better, buddy. But today I do want to discuss the top 3 of these top searches that YouTube shared with me, being how to earn money from YouTube channel how to make money work for you, and how to stop spending money and save. These aren't the top three. These are just the three that I chose. And again, going back to some of the videos that I came across yesterday, one of which being really eye-opening. And this is Hannah Alonso, Influencer Insanity, Episode 4, Catching Influencers Lying About Their Lifestyle. It's all fake. That one's pretty interesting. And then this one here says optimizing my batting skills, which was a short. And I'll show that to you guys in a minute. But it falls along the same lines of essentially what that comment read, which was, what is this influencer trying to sell me? And Hannah Alonso letting you guys know that, hey, all of this is fake.
All right, so you're going to hit.
I'm ready.
Looks good. Nice.
Am I pro?
It's in essence a social media influencer commercial for products and brands through user-generated content, and perhaps maybe shifting the liability of lying off onto the content creator or influencer themselves instead of the company, maybe. But at the end of the day, it's all designed in a way to capture as much attention as possible, quite possibly from more people who know less and are more easily convinced and manipulated to believe whatever is told to them, with the sole purpose of triggering a response, a call to action, and most importantly, driving revenues and converting on sales. So if you want to know how to earn money from YouTube channel, then just do what everybody else is doing, plain and simple. If you want to know some other ways to earn money from a YouTube channel without having to resort to these tactics, then check out this video here that Michelle and I recorded a month or two ago, walking the beach with simple and easy ways to get paid without even being monetized from day one. Now, if we move on to the second one here of how to make money work for you, then you should probably really pay attention to who was mentioned in this Black Conservative Perspective title, and that is Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful himself, and others like him who have invested the money that they've earned, the money that they received in return, thank you, from other investments, and making that money work for them. If you want to know more about that, then drop a comment, let me know, and I'll be sure to make that video next. Now, this last one here of how to stop spending money and save is really important because I think it falls into the category of what Hannah Alonso is talking about. And if you want to stop spending money and save, then stop watching these influencers who are solely focused on making you spend money. Even if their content is designed strategically around convincing you how to save money. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to make any money by you not spending any money. Does that make sense? But I do think we are at a crossroads here and we're facing a much bigger problem. But just me being honest, I think that there's a greater percentage of people who will never hear this message, who will continue to be lied to, who will continuously fall for the trap, and will continuously push and perpetuate this cycle to continue to be, because, as I told Michelle yesterday, if it didn't work, these people wouldn't do it. And because folks out there allow this to work, it continues to grow in interest and virality. And I'm not going to say anything about the comparison of their views and subscriber count and growth and channel to mine, but I will say that I highly expect that this video won't go very far for the sole purpose and fact that less people are interested in actually doing better and more people are interested in actually being lied to and tricked and shown a fictitious life that breeds more problem and strife and negativity, to the point of which now YouTube has even stepped in and said you have to disclose whether or not your content includes any alterations that would trick the viewer based on AI or any other altered sound or visual or content. And it's because YouTube has effectively and simply put, people are dumb and people are stupid and they don't know any better. So we have to put warning labels on everything or else they're screwed.
I like that they added the sound one though, now that you can literally change your voice, make anybody say anything, that kind of stuff, change the accents, change the language.
Michelle says she likes the fact that they added this feature, but she's also basing this on the integrity of the creator who's already created something that is designed to alter and manipulate, being trustworthy enough to select, yes, I've done this. Like, come on now. Like,
That's true.
oh boy. But at the end of the day, look, guys, I've come to grips with it and I've accepted it. And my goal is to actually reach YouTubers and content creators who want to try and work through this and past this, because this will eventually die down and the trustworthy and honest and forthcoming folks out there that are trying to survive in this world will still prevail. We just have to wait our turn and understand the situation that's at hand and the games that are being played, the lies that are being told, and the highly encourageable and naive audience that exists of all ages, because this even goes from little kids that don't know any better to grown adults over the age of 62 who I hear and see and read complain about receiving bad advice about retirement and Social Security and investing because they've come to trust this platform and the people on it and the titles and thumbnails by consuming without any consideration. And then they get upset or they get hurt or whatever it may be, because this is a game at best. It's a business, but it's a game that's being played. And you should realize that when one of the top creators on the platform is Mr. Beast and his content is solely based on games as a business to make billions. That's it for this morning, guys. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.